Elton. Hi, Ox. Elton, just starting with you, back in the starting lineup, we all remember those heroics from the last All Black test in Australia. And you had a cameo last week as well. What does it mean to you to get another box start?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I know it sounds like a cliche, but I've always said it. It's not about me as an individual. It's just about the team, you know. But yeah, responsibility is on me now to lead the boys in terms of certain aspects in our game and making sure that we execute the things that we've been working on as a group, making sure that we're aligned in that. So that's my responsibility. And yeah, it's just about us focusing on Scotland and not focus too much on the past because it's different challenges.
Josie? Josie Reid?
Oh, sorry. Has it come up as Josie?
Yes, it does.
All right, that's my daughter. She's been playing with my phone. Sorry about that. Elton, can I just ask you what you make of Finn Russell? Scotland and the Lions are a very different team when he's around. What do you do to counter him, and what do you think of him generally as a player?
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen what he was capable of in that last test against the Brits and Irish Lions. I really think he made a big difference, and he challenged our group in a different way. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of experience about that. Yeah, for us, it's just about focusing on our systems, working together as a group, and making sure that we stop whatever he's throwing at us. But I mean, across the whole team, it's not the same team we've played in 2018. It's a different looking Scotland team. Obviously, it's similar management, but they give us different challenges, and it's younger players that's going to be full of energy and looking for them to improve and playing against the Springboks, the world champions. So that will always motivate other teams. So yeah, we're just looking forward to Saturday.
Okay, thanks. And also, second for me, the game against Australia probably surprised many people that the Scottish forwards did as well as they did. How much have you looked at that, and what did you make of it?
Yeah, that's the forwards department. Oxy would tell you guys they went into detail and they know that what they're going to face this weekend. It's definitely a quality pack. They pride themselves in terms of their set pieces as well. So that's a good challenge for our boys up front. But yeah, I know that our boys will be ready, and yeah, they've been showing it every single week, and they're just working hard for each other.
Heinz?
Thank you.
Hi guys, hope you're well. Elton, you were asked obviously now about Finn Russell and stuff. There's been a sense this week that that Scotland are a very interesting threat to you guys because they've even played a bit of mind games, like Finn Russell saying he might kick to you guys, to surprise them. But there's also very, very much a running capability, an attacking capability to the Scots as well. I'm obviously not asking you to predict what type of game they are going to play, but are you excited to direct things and play against an opponent that clearly can vary its game? Is it a nice challenge to sort of almost have that, I almost want to say, uncertainty? Which way will they go?
Yeah, it's a difficult question you're asking me. Let's see on Saturday what they're gonna bring out on Saturday, because yeah, we'll see in the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes the way they want to play against us, and hopefully we find solutions. That's the only thing we can find out on Saturday is the way we play, the way they play, and what is our solutions towards that. But for us, we just focus on ourselves as a group and be better at certain things than last week, because there's always room for improvement, and that's the biggest thing about the group. We just want to get better every single week.
Stephen Null?
Thanks, Z. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. Ox, against Wales, you guys got a tremendous, guys put in a tremendous scrumming shift. You just about dominated every scrum. Scotland had a great day also against Australia. Do you think it's going to be more difficult? Do you expect a tougher battle in the scrums this weekend?
Yeah, hi, Stefan. Honestly, it is a different kind of battle. I mean, the coach is Peter de Villiers. I worked with him in my under-20 and SA schools, and I know he's a pretty good coach. And you can see it through the way, like, I mean, they did well, how well they did against Australia as well. So, yeah, we're expecting a different challenge. They do have some pride in their set piece, in their molding, and yeah, they've gotten a lot of reward from that, from the scrums and from mauls. So we're expecting a good challenge there, but I think we're all doing our prep, and yeah, we'll definitely be prepped by Sunday and see how we man up to the challenge.
Ross?
How's it, guys? Ox, the way that the Boks split the scrumming duties nowadays, you guys are going with a full front row, and you playing alongside Bongi and Trevor, and then they replacing all three of you at the same time. Is that making the scrumming duties a bit easier? You know exactly who you're scrumming with every week, and is it helping you guys put in more of an effort, together, that you're all going to push for a certain amount of time, and you're all going to go off and take a breather while the next group comes in?
Oh yeah, I mean, you could say that it's for us to just, for every single chance you get, you just go full on, you go full out, and you just empty the tank. And once your job is done, you get off. So every single pack, like the starters have a certain job to do depending on whoever we're playing against, and the guys, the bomb squad, have a certain job when they get on. So you get off when your job is done. I mean, if it's 15 minutes, if it's 40 minutes, as long as you've done your job, that's all you should aim for, really.
Thanks.
Let me ask you the most important question, way more important than scrums or mauls. Have you found proper quality cake in Edinburgh? And please tell me the truth, and don't worry about Rassie being on the call. Please be honest.
I haven't gone out, not yet. I haven't gone out to explore some cake places, but Matthew Pierce has said he has organized some good quality cake for me, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
Thanks.
Oh, good.
Josie, is that a fresh question?
No, it's not, Zena. Thanks.
Okay, just a reminder to please raise your hand if you'd like to ask a question. I don't see any hands raised at the moment. Heinz?
Thanks, Z. Elton, you're pretty used to playing with a diverse set of halfback partners and stuff. Nche Jantjies made his international debut with you alongside him. I was just wondering, are you excited to play alongside him again this weekend?
Yeah, it's nice because we're roommates and for a certain bond, and playing together, it's another opportunity for us to lead the boys and making sure that we execute our plan and playing in the right areas of the field, and obviously keep on looking for opportunities on the field. But yeah, it's just an opportunity for us playing together, and it's not an individual thing. For us, it's all about the team.
Ashfaq?
Elton, Jacques spoke yesterday about your skill set and how you must find your place within the box axis with your skill set. What do you think you can bring differently to this team? You've played a lot of the bench over the years, but in a starting role now, I know the box side too, even despite the weather last week, really held on to the ball when there was an opportunity to attack. Just some insight there.
Yeah, Damien spoke about it just after training. The way we play, it works for us as a group. It covers everything if you look in detail. But I can't elaborate a lot about it. But for us as a group, every single one, where there's big emphasis in us looking for opportunities as well. And when the opportunity is there, maybe 1 out of 4, we should take them and we should back ourselves to use it, because that's part of us as a group. So yeah, hopefully on Saturday, the way we play, if we get a few opportunities, we're aware of it and we take those opportunities.
Stephen?
Thanks, Z. Ox, obviously, just in terms of you stepping into the Springbok side and becoming a regular, so to speak, and obviously picking up the baton also from a guy like Beast who retired after the World Cup. How deep is your sense of pride, having been able to step into this role and also, making your mark? And yeah, just your sense of pride in terms of really just picking up the baton. Yeah.
I have to say it's a very massive honor for me, because you look at a guy like Peace that was wearing the jersey before me. He left it in, he made sure that whoever comes afterwards has very big shoes to fill. And for me, it's also a challenge, because now I have to make sure as well in my journey and the opportunities that I get, that I make sure that I leave it in a much better place as well. So whatever I do, whatever play, how I play, it should be to leave the jersey in a better place and to just make sure that it's in a better place. And so for me, it's very important, and I'll use every single opportunity I get and make the best out of it, really.
Mike?
Question for Elton. Just going back to Herschel, he hasn't had that many opportunities to start for the Springboks. It's always really been Faf. What attributes do you think he brings to the table? What makes him a special scrum half that should be starting for the Boks?
Yeah, there's a lot of competition in terms of our group. The boys are pushing each other. Faf left a certain standard, and Faf is playing in a certain way. And Kobus is also leaving standards, and Hershey also, he's got a lot of expectation from himself. But I'm sure those boys are not just playing for themselves. They also play for the team and make sure that we implement the game plan as well as they can. Playing with all of them, and then we've got Grant as well. Grant is learning and is developing as a rugby player with us as a group, and he's learning from the boys, from the older boys, and he's willing to share as well what he's seen and how he feels in certain situations, and that is good. He's privileged in that. So we've got good competition at 9. For Hershey, like I said earlier, if our game plan suits the way we play, and our game plan also presents us opportunities. So if Hershey is in that position, or if there's an opportunity, hopefully he's in the right mindset to take it.
Ashfaq?
Retsego Vadetswe, there are a number of South Africans in that Scotland team, and in the pack they've got a guy like Piers Kuman, who Trevor played with at the Bulls, so it's going to be quite a battle there. Does that give you guys extra motivation just to, put them in their place kind of thing?
I wouldn't say extra motivation, but it definitely, we have a goal to achieve for the weekend. And, in terms of what we have as a plan for against their pack, I don't think it's against one individual guy, but it's the entire pack. Our forwards should exert our physicality and what we South Africans have pride in. And you have 8 South Africans in a pack, and then it's against 8 Scottish guys currently. So we don't see it as it's 7 Scottish guys and beer. We just see it as 8 Scottish guys against 8 South African players. So we just want to exert what we have and our plan onto them. So yeah, that's a real focus.
Graham?
Hi, Ox. I just want to know, what kind of Scottish cake are you hoping to get? Have you got your eye on anything?
Sorry?
What kind of Scottish cakes are you after? What do you hope to get?
Chocolate caramel would be great, but yeah, I'll settle for vanilla as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Percy? Is that an English or Afrikaans question?
Sorry, Zina, I was hoping this was the Afrikaans section, ma'am. I'll wait for my opportunity, ma'am.
We've got 3 minutes, Percy, then we'll go straight to your question. Ashfaq, was that another fresh hand that you had up?
Yes, yes, Zina. I just want to ask Elton. Elton, in terms of the goal kicking and conditions in Edinburgh, I know it was tough in Cardiff with the driving rain. Normally it's wet in Edinburgh. What are you expecting, and have you kicked there before and played there before?
Yeah, I played there in 2018. It was also raining that day, and it was a bit slippery. And yeah, pretty much spoke about the conditions. So yeah, hopefully on Saturday, even though it's a bit dry, but the underfoot is different. So it's all about preparing as well as you can in terms of things. So yeah, let's see on Saturday what the conditions allow us, because it was a bit different last week.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there are no further English questions, then we can switch over to the Afrikaans and Tswana section. Any takers for a last English question?
Maybe it's go if comfortable.
Okay, cool. That wraps up the English section of our press conference. To our international media, you're more than welcome to remain on the call, but you can sign off as well if you'd like. And then we will go straight to Percy for his question.
Thank you so much, Zina. Good afternoon, gentlemen. My question is for Elton Jantjies. Elton, ek hoor gister toevallig vir die eerste keer in al my jare dat jy en so Jantjies is nie familie nie, julle is maar net Springbok familie, meneer. Kan ek van jou vra, meneer, wat is julle verhouding op die veld en hoe gaan julle Springbok familie verhouding hierdie naweek oordra aan hy wedstryd teen Skotland, meneer?
Ja, alles gaan vir ons oor voorbereiding. Ons maak seker dat ons detail ken. Ons maak seker dat ons die regte besluite op die regte tyd neem, en ons praat altyd van hoe ons plan onsself geleenthede gee, en as hy geleenthede daar is, dat ons seker maak dat ons dit vat en reg wees. En ja, vir ons gaan het oor die span, en maak seker dat ons die plan uitvoer, en met dit kan ons ook ons individual geleenthede gebruik as ons daai kans kry.
Sien, nou kan ek dit later opvolg vra as dit tyd is, Lisa?
Dis reg, Percy?
Elton, ek wil net vra, miskien as een van die mees ervare spelers in die groep, kan jy net 'n bietjie praat oor sommige van die spelers wat hierdie naweek moontlike mylpale gaan bereik, veral 'n speler soos Frans Steyn. Hoe was jou ervaring met hom oor die jare gewees, en Franco Mostert en natuurlik Jesse natuurlik?
Ja, ek gaan nie in detail gaan in terme van persoonlik oor almal nie, dan gaan ek nou emosioneel raak, maar ja, is 'n groot mylpaal om 50 toetse vir die Springbok te speel, is 3 briljante rugby spelers, en elke ou het 'n verskillende pad gestap om hier uit te kom en om dit te bereik, en vir my is dit baie spesiaal om ou soos Frans net in die groep te hê, en met al sy ervaring en die tipe mens wat hy is, en hoe baie mense leer van Frans af in 'n sekere manier. Hy is altyd daar vir 'n gesprek, en as jy hom vra vir 'n idee of wat is sy opinie oor dit, en hy is altyd bereid om ons te help. Glo baie van die spelers sal dit sê, en Jesse weet ek, en hy het 'n persoonlike verhouding, sy werksetiek en die manier van hoe hy dinge doen, is baie professioneel, en hy verdien dit regtig. En dan ja, Franco, ja, ek en hy ken ook mekaar persoonlik van die ou dae af, en vir my is dit net special om te sien wat sou bereik, en ja, hopelik gaan ons Saterdag uit en ons vier daai 3 se mylpale.
Robin, I see your hand is up.
If I wanted to ask earlier on, I'm not sure if I can go Zina, because my line I know is normally bad.
We can hear you, Robin, and we don't have any hands up at the moment. So yes, fire away.
Just to the two guys. With Scotland having defeated Australia, of course, we lost to Australia in the Rugby Championship. How do you guys view that?
I think it's I think it's very different. I mean, Scotland pose a different challenge. Australia pose a different challenge. I mean, we can't actually use the same rationale because I mean, you look at Australia and New Zealand. The All Blacks have been beating Australia for the past few years, and then we happen to beat the All Blacks as well. So it's a different challenge and a unique challenge with every single team. I'd like to think, yeah. Hello.
No, it's good. I think Ox pretty much summed it up.
Any further questions, ladies and gentlemen? Percy?
Zina, is net 'n laaste geleentheid. Kan ek vir Elton dan vra, hy het gepraat van hy het in 2018 laas teen Skotland in Skotland gespeel. Elton, hoe anders as much as Ox nog gesê het nou, hulle kan nie die wedstryde vergelyk tussen Australië wat in Australië gebeur het nie. Hoe dink jy hoe moet julle hierdie naweek anders vertoon as julle weer 'n sege oor Skotland wil behaal die keer om?
Ja, ons het gekyk na ons verlede en ons het gekyk oor laasweek se wedstryd ook en albei game het ons albei wedstryde tot en met nou ons is 'n groep wat kyk oor die hele manier van hoe ons dinge doen en die hele manier van hoe ons speel en die hele manier van hoe ons kan verbeter in sekere aspekte. Skotland het 'n paar nuwe gesigte ook met dat het hulle ervaring ook so daai ervaring gaan hulle baie help en die energie wat die nuwe spelers ook bring. Dit is 'n verander, kan ek sê, dis 'n ander challenge, maar is ook 'n geleentheid vir hulle jonger spelers om teen wêreldbeker spelers te speel. Hulle gaan desperaat wees, maar ek glo dat ons manne goed voorberei is vir Saterdag se wedstryd en ja, hopelik gaan die resultate na ons kant toe.
Thank you so much, Zina. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see any further hands raised, so we are going to wrap up proceedings with that. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will be sending out the audio shortly. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thank you so much, guys.